Mr. Vice-Chancellor, as Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, I have the honor to present candidates for degrees. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the Master of Medicine. Cyril Agbor, Shini Alima, Anima Baden, Reese Bosey, Chloe Boshomane, Tandi Buthelezi, Nicole Carrera, Priya Chipa, Chris Christofides, Sweta Das, Rakesh Dayaram, Fariel Desai, Andrian Dreyer, Ichukwu Egbunike, Mia Erasmus, Margareta Fjord, Darren Fox, Anna Cassis, Priyesh Gavan Shiba, Deanna Godozi, Nicole Hendricks, Jonathan Hoyer, Natalie Irwin, Olalekan Jagiola, Corinne Johnson, Anita Kufos, Jacqueline Lafon, Megan Lubot, Diana Lutaya, Katlejo Madini, Zoleka Mafuya, Kate Mahongo, Rugaro Mahovo, Dima Katso Makwela, Ntla Kanipo Mangeni, Tembelitle Mapumolo, Rumbedzai Masha Yamombe, with distinction, Rankotsani Mashishi, Dekaledi Mashitisho, Chomotso Mateba, Maria Meya, Mzam Mbele, Prinesh Messiah, Shruti Mohan, Ashvira Moodley, Rafilwe Moreke, Mercedes Morrison, Prince Stoffel Motlot Lisi, Morena Mpanza, Via Mtwezi, Darshan Naika, Samantha Nash, Slendila Ngwalane, Marika Nell, Lungila Ngobeze, Fakiswa Nomnoka, Fulani Ngumalo, Oborota Awabgu, Santuri Pillay, Shivan Pillay, Melanie Pretorius, Mabatu Ratau Dintwe, Farah Remington, Vikesh Raji, Ambrose Rutarama, Saud Salem, Kutso Sebetsa, Seba, Tato Sifenyetsa, Relobochila Sekele, Callisto Sella, Karishma Singh, Elizabeth Stein, Riju Thomas, Linda Tormo, Nkenzani Twala, Cornelius van der Merwe, Alison van der Nest, Bruce Young. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present a candidate for the Master of Medicine and Anaesthesia, Edna Muller. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the Master of Internal Medicine, Brett Mansfield. With distinction, Lyle Murray. Stacey Lee Nosworthy. Amira Parak. Samantha Reicher. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present a candidate for the Master of Neurosurgery, Lauren Ford. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the Master of Ophthalmology, Tariq Bagus, Stefanis Lindiki. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present a candidate for the Master of Orthopedic Surgery, with distinction, Jason Duplessis. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the Master of Science in Medicine, with distinction, for a dissertation titled Investigating the Genetic Factors for Gestational Diabetes Mellitus in a Black South African Cohort, Nadine Botha. For a dissertation titled Genotypic-Phenotypic Resistance Profiles of HIV Infection for Patients Failing Salvage Antiretroviral Therapy, Ashlyn Davis. For a dissertation evaluating whole exome sequencing on the ion torrent S5TM as a potential diagnostic tool for developmental disorders, with distinction, Caitlin Flynn. With distinction, Lundy Fourie, Louis Gerber, Ali Azar Java, for a dissertation titled Characterization of Cell Elongation and Chromosome Segregation Determinants in Mycobacteria, Nolotando Mdlaloze, for a dissertation titled Modulation of Growth Stemness in Colorectal Cancers by Anticancer Agents, Nokubeketsela Mdluli, for a dissertation entitled Evaluation of Commercially Available DNA Testing Kits to Resolve Complex Kinship Disputes in South African Setting, Mashela Moremi, for a dissertation titled The Emergence of Differentially Culturable Tubercular Bacteria in Clinical Sensitive Mycobacterium Tuberculosis Strains, with distinction, Kaisha Padarath, for a dissertation titled The Production of N-nitrosamine Compounds by Gut Bacteria, Madaliso Pakati, Karen Ratz, for a dissertation entitled Effects of Tetrazole Derivatives on Apoptosis and Ergosterol Biosynthesis Pathways in Candida albicans, Londanani Rahulani, for a dissertation titled Determining the Association between Markers of Angiogenesis and the Development of Metabolic Complications in the South African Population, Libriel Sigelo, for a dissertation titled Isolation and Characterization of Novel Broadly Neutralizing Antibodies from Rabbits Immune with the HIV-enveloped 2D-CD4S60C Immune Complex, with distinction, Simone Smith, for a dissertation titled The Effect of Traditional Medicines on Apoptosis in Hepatocellular Carcinoma, Tracy Snyman, for a dissertation titled The Association Between Physical Activity, Body Composition, and Cardiometabolic Disease Risk in Middle-Aged Men from Soweto, Melikaya Soboyiso, Mandy Topkin, for a dissertation, Serum Circulating MicroRNA Profiling for Identification of Potential Markers of Diabetic Nephropathy in Black African Type 2 Diabetic South Africans, with distinction, Stefan Valentin. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the Bachelor of Medicine and the Bachelor of Surgery. Mohammed Abu, Ishmael Ali, Shazia Ahmad, Shivana Bagrath, Mohamed Baloch, with distinction, Claire Becker, with distinction, Devin Boshoff, Shruti Brijkumar, Erin Bryn, Sanel Sele, Travis Chetty, Sanam Chuturogun, with distinction, Gina Damlin, Anrich de Jager, Nicola Deletic, Megan Derwin, Tulumusa Dlamini, Megan Duffy, Alan Elder, Taylor Ferguson, Leolon Forbe, Ashley Formanovic, Liat Friedland, Azar Gangat, Taran Gerson, Tirusha Govender, Zazifo Gwele, Matthew Harvey, Robin Hurd, Ebenezer Tlungwani, Christopher Huntley, Rasilo Jamal, Caitlin Johnston, Kadima Kadima, Aisha Kathrada, with distinction Amir Khan, Stembile Kusi, Eve Collenberg, Davida Kruger, Jacobus Lamprecht, Nombulelo Lekakring, Nholo Lutu, Chloe McGregor, Kauchelo Makoro, Kodani Mahadi, Carol Maluleke, Samson Mazinde, Anne-Marie Marie, Karabo Moswabi, Nkateko Matabula, Nduduzi Mbata, Zerich Mundunge, Tanyiko Mkari, Michaela Mohanlal, Kyle Mudley, Ahmad Mota, Mutondi Munungu Fala, Ria Naidu, Chayembia Nadu, Letukutle Ngwanyana, Cecilia Ogonyemeti, Cecile Oliver, Daniel Omoig, Kyle Patterson, Kashmira Pillay, Casey Priest, Mutondi Rokhodoro, Christopher Robinson, Kelly Rue, Greg Samuel, Sean Sebastian, Precious Sechoto, Samira Shaikh, Tisona Zimba, Elijah Sishi, Kirsten Smith, Simon Suarez, Tamsin Spurway, with distinction Jean Zuzor, Janisa Takordas, Rudolf Torlache, with distinction Gabriela Erdang, Rubina Velodia, Kelly van den Heerfer, with distinction Daniel van Tonde, Akil Wadi, Reese Weinberg, Rachel Wood. Ladies and gentlemen, the Faculty of Health Sciences holds its annual award ceremony in April of each year. Normally, some of these awards are, however, made at the graduation ceremony, but because of the unusual circumstances this year, we will again be awarding them at the April ceremony, but would like to announce the prize winner for the Medal of the Gauteng branch of the South African Medical Association, which is awarded to the most outstanding MBBCH graduate of the year. And this year, the medal is awarded to Nabil Saluji.
Oh!